All right. Hey, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday. And welcome to the Easy Like a Sunday Morning podcast. I am your host, Charles Watson, and welcome to Expert Influencer Academy. On this channel, we help you position, package, promote, and partner so that you can monetize your content and your business across the top 5 social media platforms. This is your first time checking out our live video, guys. Please like our Facebook page. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. All that support means a lot. Guys, good morning. I hope everybody is having a great weekend. Kevin, good morning. Great to see you. We've been having a great weekend. Was a little rough Friday with some car troubles between myself and Tia, but we got everything situated and we were thankful that we have the resources and the family support to take care of those issues. So we are up and running. We got to go to a great event last night for the young professionals of Martin County. We are members of that great organization, and they had their summer beach bash yesterday at the Oceanographic Center here in Jensen Beach. We got to see some sharks. We got to see some stingrays. We got to see some turtles. And we met a lot of great people and a lot of entrepreneurs and small business owners, and it was a great event. Guys, today we want to continue our series, How to Start a Business from Scratch, with the 3rd video installment. And today we're going to talk about your vision statement and how to write a vision statement and how to get clarity. You know, starting a business is not all fun and games, guys. There are going to be dark times, and there's going to be times when you want to throw in the towel. There's going to be times when you get frustrated. There's going to be times when you feel like you're misguided and you've lost direction. And it's really in those times that you have to fall back on your vision statement to kind of right the ship and right the course that your company is on. So today I want to talk about how to write that vision statement, what a vision statement is, how to write it, and how to stay true to it as you are starting your business. And like I said in the past, guys, this whole series is my hope and my outcome for you for this entire series is you can start from video number 1 all the way to the end. And by the time you're done with this playlist, with this series, this course, you will have all the information you need to start your business, your startup, or your solopreneur endeavor. Guys, the vision, just like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is a powerful superhero that you guys have at your disposal when starting a business. Your vision is basically the essence of your business. Your vision should define your overall goals, and it should reflect how your business sees the world and how it sees your business in the world. So see the world and see its place in it. A vision is also the mantra and the driving force behind all of your decision making. So a well-crafted vision could be as short as 1 sentence, or it could be as long as multiple paragraphs. And guys, unlike a mission statement, which explains why your company exists, a vision statement is broad sweeping and forward-looking. The important thing is that your vision statement should be motivational, and your vision statement is going to be what keeps you going when things get dark. It's really going to be the North Star in uncharted seas. So guys, now that we have a better understanding of what a vision statement is and why it's critical to your success, I guess we're going to answer the question, how do you write one? Well, I got 4 tips in this video to get you started. The first tip I have for you guys when crafting or creating your vision statement is that you have to remember that vision statements look into the future. A vision statement is meant to be forward thinking, and it's your inspiration, and it's really going to be the framework from which all of your strategic planning and all your strategic decisions are going to be based. You need to imagine your business 5-10 years down the line and project what you and your business would have accomplished by then. So you really want to be forward thinking. So Kevin, I know you have a podcast. A great vision statement for you and your wife would be, our podcast is going to be the #1 podcast for your topic in 5 to 10 years from now. So it needs to be forward facing. When writing and figuring out your vision statement, you want to write in clear, present, and concise language. Your vision statement should describe what you're trying to build, and it should serve as a touchstone for your company's future actions. And guys, your vision should require you and your team to dream. Okay, so that's tip #1. Tip #2 is get to the core. What is important to you in your business? Like, really sit down and think about that. What's important to you? What's important to your business? How do you see the world around you? Core values are there to guide the behaviors and the choices that you're going to make in your company. Core values are going to give you clarity, and they're going to help you stay on brand, especially in the long run. Because sometimes when we start, as we go and as we grow and we try to develop our business and grow our business, it's pretty easy to get sidetracked, and it's pretty easy to forget why we started in the first place. So core values are going to be that anchor. They're going to be that that strategic anchor that really keeps you grounded and keeps you headed towards the mission. Like I said, they're gonna give you clarity. They're going to help you stay on brand, and they're going to provide value to your target market and keep you focused during the decision-making process. Core values are also important in determining the type of culture that your company is going to have. And guys, core values can include things like integrity, responsibility, sportsmanship, servitude attitude, a servant leadership attitude. Your company's core values is going to be what matters most. So you really want to invest time in defining your core values. And when you do that, your vision statement is going to become clearer. Kevin, I'm sitting here taking notes as fast as I can. Thank you. I appreciate that. And you know that if you have any questions, you can always message me or you can always comment on the video. I always go back and answer questions. I always go back and respond to comments. So let's move on. Tip #3 for writing a vision statement. And I have #3 as dream on. Vision statements, your vision statement needs to be ambitious. It needs to be passionate, and it needs to be emotional. It should really tug at the heartstrings of your company and overwhelm you with the desire to bring about real change. Think about why you're doing what you're doing. Kevin, think about why you have that podcast. I think about why I started Expert Influencer Academy. It is because I have a passion to educate everyday people like myself and like you watching. I have a passion to educate the regular individual to realize the potential that the internet and digital media provides to the average person. I have always said this: we are living in a transformational stage in humanity where the ways we learn, the ways we interact with other human beings, the ways we spend our money, and the ways we make money are fundamentally changing to a digital and online environment. And this isn't like poppycock, you know what I mean? This isn't tittle-tattle rhetoric. Take a look at the companies that have gone out of business because they failed to recognize this transformational switch in the way humanity conducts itself and behaves. You have brands like Sears, you have brands like Toys R Us, you have brands like Kmart. All of these companies failed failed. They thought the internet was a fad. They thought that marketing online was a fad. They thought that people leaving cable television, people not reading newspapers, people listening to radio, they thought it was a fad and it would have passed, and now they're out of business. So guys, the internet allows a level playing field for every individual to compete on a global market. All you need is an idea and a product, and you can start a business and you can get in on this. And, you know, whether it's a side income to help pay some bills, or whether you grow it big enough to become a full-time gig, we are living there is more opportunity today than there ever has been before. So I hope that has inspired you to dream on, because that is tip number 3. You want to stay true to your personal and professional values and beliefs. You want to describe the impact in which you want to have in your market and in the world around you, just like we did right now. The job of a vision statement, guys, isn't to produce a roadmap to achieve your dreams. It's not a blueprint. It's not a roadmap. It's simply the end result that you're working to achieve. So dream big, dream often, and refocus your attention as needed. Because as I said, there's going to be a time when you get frustrated. There's going to be dark times, and you're going to lose your way. You're going to lose your focus. But this vision statement, you pull it out, you pull it up in a Word document, you reread it, you refocus, and you move on. The fourth and last tip I have for you guys when crafting a vision statement is to listen closely. Now, guys, once you craft a vision statement, you want to share that statement with your inner circle. We all have inner circles, right? We all have those confidential friends that we confide in. We all have mentors, friends, and colleagues that we trust. You need to ask them if your vision statement is clear, if it's easy to follow, and if it's exciting, if it excites them to want to follow your brand and want to pay attention to your business. And it's important to gather feedback. And when you're talking to others about your vision statement, don't try to make a speech. Don't try to justify the mission statement. You just want to read the mission statement. You want to keep it simple. You want to keep it clear, and you want to keep it concise. And a couple things that you're looking for here is you want to ask that inner circle of friends to discuss, to question, and to relay back your vision, and really, truly, and honestly listen to them when they offer constructive criticism. Listen, I'm there with you. Nobody likes to be talked down to. Nobody likes to hear that you're wrong. Nobody likes to hear bad things about themselves, right? Like you honestly believe, and I believe too, I'm guilty of this as well. I've had to learn this, that when you do things the first time, it's incredible, but that's not the case, man. Like that's not always the case, like, yeah, it could be, but that's not always the case. So listen to your friends, get that constructive feedback. That's why I'm telling you guys, share it the first time with people that you really trust and that you can really confide in, because, those are the guys that are going to take the gloves off. Those are the guys that are going to be, brutally honest with you. And guys, if they don't get it, like if they have more, if your vision statement left your inner circle with more questions than like getting excited and wanting to sign up, then you did a bad job. And you're going to have to go back, and you're going to have to clarify that vision statement again. And you're going to have to start from scratch, and you're going to have to re-clarify and work on it. If in a sentence or two, if somebody asks you what you do, or why your company exists, or what your goals are, and you really can't hit that point home in a couple sentences, then I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I mean, that's why you're here, right? We're learning how to run a business the right way. You're gonna have to start over and work. Oh, absolutely. And I agree, Kevin. And that's why I said close friends. Kevin says he can handle constructive criticism, but he doesn't appreciate being talked down to. Constructive criticism doesn't have to be presented as talking down to someone. And no, I totally understand and I totally agree with you. That's why I said, take this to your inner circle, take this to the people that you confide in, because this is it's like a tender subject, right? It's tender. And like I said, you're putting your heart on your sleeve, you're putting yourself out there, and you're opening yourself up. And you really want to make sure that the people that you do that to, when you show vulnerability to someone, you really don't want them taking out a knife and stabbing you in the heart. You're just opening up, and you want that constructive criticism. So Kevin, I agree 100%. Thank you for bringing that up. You are 100% correct. And guys, in closing, I just want to let you know that a clear vision statement really is essential. It's an essential start for a great leader and for a great company. You need to take time to go through all the depths of the visions that you have and learn to best communicate your crafted message of your vision. So when you first start out, you might have 2 or 3 different vision statements because there's multiple things that you want to achieve, and that's okay. You just got to select those, write those down, pitch them, and then ask your inner circle which one is the best, or what do they think, which one is the clearest. But really take the time to do this, because in doing so, you're going to be able to communicate the purpose and the direction of your company to potential customers, prospects, clients, future employees, and stakeholders, right? Because we are all in this, and we know, let's not be fooled and let's not lie to ourselves. It does take money, and it does take funding. Kevin, I am proud to be in your inner circle, sir. Anytime, you know that. Just reach out and let me know, and I will gladly assist. That's what I'm here for. I love success stories, and I love people when people let me know that what I talk about really helps them. That's my goal. My goal is to help regular people get creative and monetize. It's possible. But listen, be clear, okay? Be clear. We need money, we need funding, and with a great vision statement, there is a higher chance that you'll be able to pitch your vision and your company to stakeholders, to shareholders, to get some funding to keep it going, And if you're stuck after this video, guys, if you're just left scratching your head, I have a bonus for you. I have a few vision statements from some of the most famous companies out there right now. So I'm going to share these with you to just kind of get the creative juices flowing there, so that you can take your pen and pad and get this process started. So the vision statement of Microsoft. Microsoft's vision statement is to help people around the world realize their full potential. To help people around the world realize their full potential. Starbucks, their vision statement is to inspire and nurture the human spirit, one person, one cup, and one neighborhood at a time. To inspire and nurture the human spirit, one person, one cup, and one neighborhood at a time. And finally, I'm going to share with you Amazon's vision statement. Amazon's vision statement is, our vision is to be the Earth's most customer-centric company, to build a place where people can come to find and discover anything they might want to buy online. I'll read it again. Amazon. Our vision is to be Earth's most customer-centric company, to build a place where people can come to find and discover anything they might want to buy online. So guys, again, not a roadmap, not a blueprint. It is not discussing how you get from point A to point B. It is simply a future forward thinking mechanism. Like I said, for Expert Influencer Academy is to allow the everyday person to realize the potential and freedom that the internet offers someone. So just broad, it's going to keep you on track, but it's super important, guys. And guys, if you love this video, give it a thumbs up and go back and watch the other two. This is a complete series. The first video, we talked about what kind of business should I start. We talked about whether you could determine if you wanted to start your business as a side hustle or whether you wanted to jump feet in and start your business as a full-time venture, what it would take realistically for you to do that. In the second video, we talked about how to structure your company, whether you should start out as a sole proprietorship, as S Corp, as a partnership, as an LLC. We talked about the different types of business structures, and we talked about pros and cons to each one to help you make that determination. And so this is the third video, how to create your vision. We are getting closer and closer every week. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you like this, again, please hit the thumbs up button. If you know someone that wants to start a business, or if you yourself are starting a business, please feel free to share our videos. The more people that can see our videos, the better for everyone. As I said, our goal is to help people start their business and get going. So we appreciate that. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next week.